so funny. What's that last answer? Maybe me, maybe no one. Oh, that is funny. That's funny. Who wants to get paid every week? You know what? That's a great question to ask anybody. Whoever you talk with on a daily basis. Would you like to get paid every week? Helping company advertise a simple product online. I mean, this is simple, guys. So hey, we're going to get rolling with the presentation in just a moment. Last chance to shout out your name and where you're calling in from. Do so at this time.
John Kramer, Seattle, Washington.
Hey, John, welcome. All right, Seattle can do TelexFREE. We're excited. Welcome. Come on in. Go ahead, give us your name, where you're calling in from. You still got a chance to shout that out. And we'll get started in just a moment. Randy, lots of people dialing on the webinar, different time zones. Lots of people also jump on here early in the morning in different countries. So it's interesting, to see how globally we're becoming, because our USA team just launched in December. USA launched in November 2012. But we started building everybody here, the team. So we're so excited about the growth. And, hey, as you're coming onto the line, go ahead and shout out your name, where you're calling in from. We want to hear all the states coming in.
Hey, Kelly, good morning. Tom Moore, Southern California. Hi.
Hey, Tom Moore, what number are you on now?
I'm on about day 52, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to lose track. It's like day 80 something.
Yep.
So at day 50 something, you've developed, I believe, you close to about 400 team partners now, right?
Yeah, 330 agents. 330.
There we go.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're building a foundation.
All right. Excellent.
Thank you, Kelly.
And I know every single one of those team partners are getting paid. That's what's so much fun. I had my brother look at this business a little bit ago, and he is like, wow. So, yeah, this is exciting, and we're having a great time. So as you're viewing the webinar, you want to be viewing us at www.everyonegetspaidweekly.biz. And we do these presentations, and we'll start recording in just a second. We do these presentations Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. East Coast time, and also a Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 p.m. East Coast time. So mark your calendars there.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey there. Who's on the line?
James Brady, Whiteville, North Carolina.
Hey, James. Welcome.
Actually, we're in Fayetteville at the mall, trying to drum up some business for TelexFREE.
Awesome.
And I think it's going to be a good day.
It is, definitely. But just like our screen is, you're at the mall, but you can't see our screen. It says, who wants to get paid every week? You ask that question at the mall, and you probably have some folks going, all right, online, how you do that? So that's a great opening question for you to use there, James, at the mall. Okay, we're going to get started here when Randy says we are recording. And if he wants to shout out some of the names on the webinar.
This conference is being reviewed.
Hey, everybody. We are in recording mode. Welcome. This is our TelexFREE team webinar. We do these webinars Monday through Friday every day at 2 p.m. East Coast, and today is March 20th. And welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday. Happy middle of the week to you. And I'm Kelly Toller out in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I want to welcome you, and you want to thank the person that invited you to this webinar, because it is, I tell you, TelexFREE became a blessing to me when my sponsor, Pastor Daly in Texas, showed me this in December. And so, I was like, wow, show me how to get rolling now. So what I'm telling you is that you're going to see something so exciting today. This webinar is going to show you what TelexFREE is, what they do, and how we can create income with a fantastic business idea. So let's not take up any more of your time, because this is a very, very fantastic time, because USA just launched in November 2012. And if you know the beauty of timing, we've heard that before, but really there's people that have already paved the way in TelexFREE, and now USA has the green light. So let's bring up our leader, Mr. Randy Crosby out of Atlanta, Georgia. I tell you, we're so excited to partner and teammate with Mr. Randy Crosby. He's a hard-working man, and he knows exactly how to explain TelexFREE to you, and I'm so thankful for your leadership. Come on, Randy Crosby.
Well, thanks a lot, Kelly. And I'll tell you what, that was absolutely incredible. We saw the poll that we did just a few minutes ago. We're going to do another one toward the end of the webinar. Guys, it really kind of gives you a flavor or a flair of really what's going on with this company and this business. In fact, 95% of the people said that, of course, they want to get paid every week, and there were 5% said only some people probably want to get paid every week. Well, let me tell you something. What's so interesting about this company is the fact that everyone in this company, everyone can get paid weekly without recruiting and even without selling to the public. Absolutely phenomenal. That's what's going on in the company right now, and it is incredible. Again, I want to thank everybody for getting on this call. I want to tell you guys, over 3 months ago when I was introduced to this incredible business model by a friend of mine, Mr. G, who's on the line with us today, just absolutely phenomenal what I've seen, the amount of enhancements that the company has put into place, the amount of changes that have happened for it to better, to make things easier. But ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand something right now. This is growing so fast, and there's so many people coming in that the company is constantly putting in new and additional servers just to try to handle the capacity of what's happening. Because when you have a company that allows everyone to get paid, ladies and gentlemen, everybody want to be a part of it. When they understand it, they want to be a part of it. In fact, we're going to a much larger server. I understand the contracts have already been signed on it. A big, huge cloud environment we're going to be going to be able to handle just not only the growth that we have coming in now, but the anticipated growth of what's happening. What that's going to do for everyone that's in the business right now, it's going to clear up a lot of the little minor issues and hang-ups that people may have with their websites, or if they have problems getting secondary passwords and different things of that nature. That is going to be just a huge, huge benefit to everyone. So we've got about another 30 to 60 days before all of that's completely been put in place. In fact, it's being built right now. It's a massive system. And the system is designed for massive growth, and that's exactly what we have, because we've outgrown every single server that we put in place. And when you have phenomenal growth like that, that's called a clue. Obviously, you have to understand what this company is. It is a company that is very fast growing. People are coming in phenomenal numbers. But you also have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, what it is not. It is not an investment. You see, when Mr. G in Santiago showed this business to me 90 days ago, I was an individual that needed additional money. I needed a way to earn serious additional income. But not only for me, I needed something that would be duplicatable, something that the average person can look at and say, yes, this is something finally I know I can do, that I won't fail at. And that's why right now all across the United States there are different meetings going on. There's Super Saturdays like the one coming up in Chicago on Saturday, the 20th of April. That's why this company is constantly advanced. In fact, TelexFREE is surging with growth so fast that we actually have now added a new additional service that's going to be started on March the 26th. And that is a revolutionary way to shop. See, we have a service right now that we're going to talk about in a few minutes, but not everybody makes long-distance calls to people overseas. But everyone shops. Everyone eats at restaurants. This new service is being launched. It's going to start in Brazil. Imagine people being able to eat at some of their favorite restaurants or shop at some of their favorite stores, get cash back, and you also get a piece of that action. You get a commission of that. As sales are generated and people continue to shop and eat, you get a percentage of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. That is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And as it starts in Brazil, it's going to spread all over the country, just like this opportunity has when it got into Brazil last year in January, and there was no one in the company at all. And now, in less than 14 months, it has surged to over 1 million promoters worldwide. And now we're going to have to update this slide because now inside the United States, guys, a couple of weeks, actually last week it was 3,000. Now it's less than 5,000 people here in the United States. So we're growing. We almost doubled in size since last week. This is called a clue. You see, what you have to realize is that the phenomenal surge of growth that's taking place, the amount of people that are coming in, the amount of customers that are getting on the service, and many more will get on our Telex Commerce service as it's launched on March the 26th. Why is this company growing so fast? Because everyone needs extra income. We've all joined businesses in the past that made money. Why is TelexFREE so different? What's so special about them? You're probably thinking, I've joined businesses before and I've never made a dime and I quit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know I have done that. But there's a simple reason why everyone quits, and that is 80 to 90% of the people will quit when they go out and try to present their product or service to someone who's been presented their product and service of products and services by several other people at the same time. And so when that person says no, this is the position that most people find themselves in. They figure they're a failure. It's not going to work for me. They throw their hands up and they quit. They walk away, and for them, that business no longer exists. It is dead. They say, I can't make any money in it. See, that's what is profound, or the profound, and this is the key. This is profoundly affecting the entire industry. This is why most people in this industry, when they view network marketing, it has a bad name. Yet the industry itself has created more millionaires than any other industry, but because it's created more failures, people have taken it with a very negative connotation. But now let me ask you a question. What if that first no wouldn't bother you? What if you earned income anyway? What if you went out and you talked to your favorite friend or your most, I don't care if it's your most loved relative or your most hated relative, it doesn't matter. You talk to them. If they said no, but you were getting a check anyway next week, would you care that they said no? See, it doesn't bother you as much if that was the case. That's the difference here in TelexFREE. See, I've been around this industry, ladies and gentlemen, for 20 plus years. I've seen it all. At least I thought I've seen it all until I saw TelexFREE. See, they're a media company that's going to pay you when you advertise. And they're going to pay you more money when the product or service sells. You know, if you think about it, the majority of people go to work every week for a job. Why? They don't care if that company sells the product or not. If you're working for an automobile company, you don't care if the car sells this week up or down. All you want is your paycheck. And if that automobile company does it exceptionally well, if they sell a lot of cars, then they turn around and they give their employees a bonus. So it makes the workers have a smile on their face when bonus time comes, and it makes them work a little bit harder because they're looking forward to that extra bonus. But what keeps them working is that they're receiving income every week. See, that's the philosophy. That's the mentality that everyone has. And that's why this company is doing so well. That's why they started out last year in Brazil with no one, and now they have over 1 million promoters and have expanded out over 63 countries. This is how it should have been. See, most people get into businesses imagining the way things could be. And then reality slaps them in the face and they figure out they can't sell or they can't recruit. Then they're stuck with their realities and most people will give up and quit. Here, we have the opportunity where everyone becomes a winner. No one has a reason to quit. Why? Because we are advertising over the most powerful media out there, and that is the internet. You may say, well, I don't know how to advertise on the internet. Don't worry about it. We're going to teach you exactly how easy it is to copy and paste and put an ad out there. See, here's what we're advertising right now. We're advertising this VoIP technology that allows you to call and make video calls to family members and friends anywhere in the world, or you can pick up your cell phone and you can call 40-plus countries. It's all for the same price of only $49.90, unlimited calls. Here's what I want you to know and concentrate on. See, what's so unique, where you may run into someone and they may not call maybe the other countries, but they do shop. So they may be your customer for our e-commerce. See, what you're going to understand is this. Here's the most powerful part about this company. They're an advertising company. So they're going to keep advertising different things, different products, different services that people use, and it's drawing them having more customers or generating more revenue. And every time that they do that, that means you and I, it can increase our bottom line income. See, there's two ways to earn income here. One is just by being a promoter. You're just going to go and you're going to advertise. I call it an advertising agent. You're going to advertise for the company and you earn income. Or at the same time, if you decide to help other people become promoters or advertisers, you can earn additional income. It's just that simple. See, we have people that are earning income part-time and full-time by just simply being what we call an advertiser. You might say, well, how much does it cost to get started and what do I have to do? Well, everyone comes through the door right now. Everybody has to pay a $50 application fee. I call it a sales representative position. There is no monthly cost. And so for $50, you've got yourself in the door. You've got yourself positioned in the binary. That means that binary is part of our compensation plan. And that means the next person that your sponsor shares us with, they can actually fall underneath you in that binary. And now I want you to think about this. You might say, as a $50 position, what do I do? You're going to do the exact same thing that the rest of us are doing, except we're making more money by doing it. And you might ask, well, what do I mean? Well, it's real simple. Here's what we do. We take ads that are already written about the service. We copy those ads and we place them on free advertising sites out there on the internet. You might say, wow, that doesn't sound very hard to do. Of course not. But it just involves a little work of copying and pasting. But here's the reward. When someone reads that ad and they purchase the service for $49.90, you will earn a 10% commission if you remained as a sales position or sales representative. However, here's what 99.9% of the people are doing, and it's called they're upgrading. And that's why I say 99.9%, because you always have some people out there that just, they haven't got a clue or haven't got around to it, right? How many times we have things we just haven't got around to? We can make more money if we did it, but we just haven't got around to it. Well, 99.9% of us have got around to upgrading. Why? Because we make 90% of the commission when that software package sells, as opposed to 10%. And another reason why we get around to doing it very quickly is because it now allows you that whether that software package sells at all or not to the public, you still can earn income every week. Do you understand how powerful that is? There are two packages that people upgrade to. One's called an Ad Central. The other's called an Ad Central Family. Guys, it doesn't take an Einstein to figure out why this works so well. The Ad Central package is $289 to upgrade. That's the amount of money it cost me to get a 52-week contract with this company. And that contract states I don't have to make any monthly payments at all. And that contract says the company's going to pay me for just placing one ad a day, and it takes me on average less than 30 seconds to do that. They're going to pay me to place one ad per day. And at the end of every week, they're going to give me a free software package that I can sell to the public and make 90% of the commission, or I can sell it back to the company and earn $20 every week for 52 weeks. And these are packages I'm getting for free every week for just simply placing my one ad. Now, you do the math on this, guys. That's like taking in an additional $86 to $194 a month. And that's if you own one of these. What if you own 10 of them? Or like some people I know that own 100. One guy I think owns even 1,000 of them. You do the math.
If you owned 100 of these, what is 86 times 100? That's over $8,600 a month coming in, and you're placing ads. It's absolutely phenomenal. We're going to talk also about the Ad Central family. Cost for the upgrade on this one is $1,445. However, if you do it at the time that you do your $50 upgrade, then you only have to pay $1,375. What is that going to allow you to do? It's going to allow you to receive a 52-week contract with no monthly payments. So a 52-week contract, you don't have a website fee, there's no fee. You pay once, you start earning income. You place 5 ads a day, and at the end of every week, they're going to give you 5 more software packages. What that means, dollars and cents, is that by placing those 5 ads a day, you're now on average to earn $433 a month up to $972 a month. Guys, that's like adding extra $5,200 to $11,000 a year. And that's if you own one of them. What if you own 10 of these? See, do the math. It doesn't take, guys, like I said, a very, you don't have to be, as my mom used to say, the smartest tool in the shed to figure this deal out. Now, why is the company paying us to do this? Well, it's just like advertising on TV. You'll see a McDonald's commercial. And why is McDonald's still putting commercials out? Everybody knows where they are. I know right now. One's right down the street. I go left, right, and there is the McDonald's. It's been there for years. Why are they still advertising on TV? Is it because they don't think people know where they are? No. Ladies and gentlemen, no. They are advertising to keep McDonald's in front of you. That way, when you're out driving one day, your stomach starts to growl, it's lunchtime, and you pass by the Golden Arches, what do? Automatically, you're going to turn into and get you a Big Mac or some fries. See, what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen, is this. This has been scientifically proven. They are working on something that's in the back of your brain. It is called the reticulating. In fact, guys, I want you to understand how powerful this is. It's the reticular activating system. That's kind of like when you go out and you'll go to a store. Maybe let's say you go buy a new car, and the color of your car you buy, let's say, is red. And all of a sudden, once you purchase that car, you now go out and you start driving around. You start seeing all of these red cars. Why? Because you've been seeing that many times before, and that's what subconsciously made you go in and pick that particular color that you like. It's the same thing with McDonald's. They do that. So here's what this company is doing. You see, they have us place ads every single day. Why? Because what it's doing is getting into that reticular activating system in the back of our brains. And what that is doing is it's causing us to subconsciously think about the product, the service that we're offering every single day. So now when you go out and you start talking to someone, you meet someone in Starbucks, what's the first thing that comes across your mind, especially when you see someone that looks like they may have relatives or they're from a different country? The first thing that pops up in your mind, wow, this is the person I think that can use this service. See, it's all that's the reason why, ladies and gentlemen. It's not only for the people that read the ads, it's for you, because it's going to help and keep you advertising this business. Pretty brilliant if you think about it. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, because you're earning income, you continue to do it. No one will place the ads if they weren't earning the income. So one locks into the other, and it causes you to be in a position now to be successful. And so here's the other thing that happens. Now that you see that you can earn income, now that you see that you're placing ads every single day and the company is rewarding you for doing so, now that you see how easy it is to gather customers, whether from the form of your advertisement or from your own efforts of talking to other people, what automatically happens is that you're going to start thinking more and more about the business, and you're going to start telling people that you know, hey, guess what? I get paid placing ads over the internet. Really? Yes, you have to see what's going on. So now you start to build a business. Now, will everybody choose to build a business? No, you don't have to, but many people choose to. You see, to build a business and earn the additional income, all you need is really one customer. That's anyone that went to your site, purchased a software package. Even if you became your own customer, ladies and gentlemen, it still counts. But here's what happens. Now, as you tell someone about the business, and they purchase the Ad Central package, you receive a $20 bonus. If they purchase the Ad Central family, you receive a $100 bonus. But we're not done. That's just the beginning. See, everyone falls into two payment structures. One is called a binary, and the other is called a unilevel. And the same people that are in the binary are also in your unilevel that you talk to. See, what's so interesting about a binary is two teams. You can literally talk to two people, put one on your left team, the other person on your right team. They can go out and talk to massive amounts of people, have massive amounts of sales, and you get credited. In fact, you earn income as that happens. You see, every Ad Central sale on your left team and every Ad Central sale on your right team, both of them together pays you an additional $20 bonus, no matter who makes the sale. I have people, guys, I promise you, hundreds of generations deep, making sales every day. I don't know them, but it sure is nice to see those $20 bonuses rolling up. And if they're Ad Central family sales, it's a $60 bonus plus 20 for a total of 80. But you want to know what's so special about this? I tell everybody. See, when you're earning income from your efforts, that's one thing. That's a job. But when you start to earn income from the efforts of others, that's a life-changing career. See, imagine this, 100 Ad Central family sales come in on your left and right teams this week. Do you know that that will produce for you an additional $8,000 in commission? This binary is so strong, it pays up to $15,360 per day. You want to talk about a life-changing income, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have in front of us. And on top of that, everyone that you're sharing this with, they're on your first level in that unilevel. The people they're sharing with is on your second level. So 6 generations deep. Imagine this. No one has a monthly payment. No one has a reason to quit. They're placing their ads every single day. It's activating the reticular activating system. Every single week they can earn income by either selling the packages that they get for free to the public, or they can get and earn income by selling it back to the company. And you can earn 2%, 6 generations deep, as they sell those packages back to the company. Ladies and gentlemen, that literally means you have an income potential of earning up to an additional $20 per Ad Central. That is 6 generations deep, and up to $104 for every Ad Central family. It doesn't matter who is the one that sold it to them. See, imagine 1,000 Ad Central family packages. That's almost, guys, over $104,000 worth of additional income potential that you'll have over the next 52 weeks. And if it is, and this is the key, 10,000 of them down there, and we're not talking about 10,000 people. There's over 1 million promoters. But we're saying just the individual packages. I know people who own over 100 Ad Central families. So think about it. If there were 10,000 Ad Central families, look at your income potential if they were within 6 generations of you. It's absolutely phenomenal. We're going to show you guys in training how you're going to get paid off of customers. See, that's what's driving this whole thing, as we have the customers now that are on the $49.90 service. And as we get customers that come in on the new system that's launching on March the 26th, that shopping system, as we get new customers that come in on that, imagine the additional income that can be generated. It is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to show you how you can qualify, too, for sharing in an additional 1% of the entire company's bonus revenue, as well as an additional 2% when you become a team builder. Now, I don't know who invited you on this call, but I'll tell you this. We've had quite a few people who have become team builders. We have quite a few people every single day. They look in their back office and they can't imagine the amount of income that they're earning. And you know what? here's the bottom line. And I want to share this with every person on this call today. See, in January of last year, this was presented for the first time to people in Brazil. And some people never had heard of the company, never thought that their lives would change. But you know what? They saw an opportunity. And they said, you know what? I think, as I'm going to ask the people on the line with us right now, I think that this is something I can do, especially since it doesn't matter if the people that I share this with, if they say no and I can still earn income, this is something I want to do. So let me ask you all a question. And please respond on the poll, and I'm going to share this with everybody that's on the line with us tonight. And the question is, do you want to earn money with us? Because that is the reason why there's so many people in Brazil. This is the same position that question that they were faced with when they heard this the first time last year. Some said no. Others said yes. And their decisions ultimately affected, at the end of the year, what their reality ended up being. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, what we're seeing today is we're seeing an opportunity where people's lives are changing. Never has it been easier to reach your dreams. So I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to finish voting. We've got a lot of people that have voted. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this. Here's one thing we know about this company. They pay every week, and they pay very well. People can control what their income is going to be. They don't have to worry about being told no. They don't have to worry about because someone says, well, you don't have a college degree. You don't have enough experience. You can't do this business. No, 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 no. Everyone in this company can earn income every single week. What I'm going to do right now, guys, I'm going to close this poll, and I'm going to share the results right here. This is the results of what we've got today. 100% of the people said yes. I thought it was going to be a few people that said no, but you know what? That shows, guys, listen, we're not at the same point those people were in Brazil. See, they didn't know if it was going to work. They didn't know if it was going to be real or not. But you've already seen what's happened to the people in Brazil, the people in Europe, and now the people inside the United States. You see, here is what I know, ladies and gentlemen. I know with this company that a lot has happened. I know that they're working on quite a few things to make it easier. I know they have a joint venture with Best Western Hotels to build and remodel hotels. And I know we're going to have an opportunity come October to even be a part of that joint venture. But what's interesting is that all those people who are able to be a part of that, those individuals, depending on, like I said, there's a price to do that. The ones that are earning income now, they can do that very easily. They can take some of their earnings, be able to get involved in that joint venture and profit for the next 11 years. See, when you have money, and again, let me clarify this. Money doesn't make you happy. Money will not make you happy. I don't care what you've heard. You talk to several people that have it. Money doesn't make you happy. But being broke doesn't make you happy either. So here's what I want you to do is what you do with what you have. That's what makes you happy. And if there's some people out there that you know, some family members and loved ones that need extra help, and you're able to take advantage of this opportunity and help them, you've done a good thing. This call is not about being rich. Yes, they created multi-millionaires and several millionaires in the course of years, but it's not about that. This is about helping even the little guy as well as the seasoned networker be a part of something big where you can help a lot of people change their economy. And that's why, guys, we see here 100% of the people say, you know what, yes, I want to earn income with this company. Guys, on the left side, the presentations that you see, that was last week. We're going to get an updated list of where they're having their presentations in Florida. But I want you to look at the right side of our screen right now. There's Spanish webinars that are going on. to register for that. They do them every Tuesday and Friday night at 9 p.m. And also, guys, they have a morning wake-up call every day at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and that's the phone number. See, here's what I want everybody on this line to realize. We have an opportunity to share this with everybody. Is it easy? No. Are we going to run into some difficulties where sometimes maybe we don't get a secondary password, or maybe sometimes we look in our back office and something we maybe spell wrong, like our email. We have a challenge of correcting it, and finally it gets corrected. Yes, those things are going to happen. And until we move to that larger cloud service, we're going to still have some few minor glitches in the system, but the company always corrects it. And it always gets better. And I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why they have to go to that big system is because of the amount of phenomenal growth that is going on in this company. That's the reason why right now this company is looking to purchase a brand new building here inside the United States, because of the massive growth just to be able to keep up. That's why they hired 12 new people over the last 2 weeks, just to be able to keep up with the amount of growth that is coming in. So you and I, guys, we are on something absolutely huge. See, everybody wants to get paid. We have the opportunity to do that, and that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. I'm so glad that this is not a money game. It is the real deal. And with anything real, there's always going to be challenges, but along with the challenges, it comes the reward. I'm going to bring up a lady that was just on a leadership call with the director of marketing today, and I'm going to see if I can get her on here real quick. Darcy Allen, are you by your microphone?
I'm here.
Great, Darcy. You just talked to Steve, and from talking to Steve, where do you see the heartbeat of this company or the direction of where they're headed?
Number one thing is they have our best interest at heart. We're growing so fast that the explosion is just, so we have, you have those little glitches and bumps and things like that, but they're just for the moment. And when I see a little bump, I said it's for the moment. And when he was talking about 30 to 60-day plans of, what he sees, he already knows what's on the other side. Can't share everything with us. I wish he could, but he can't. But just how our servers and everything is, like you said, the building that's being bought here in the United States, and the different things that are going to be in place with the new cloud server, things that a lot of people in the field won't even notice, but there's so much going on behind the scenes to make this a better opportunity for us. And so it's funny when I hear all that crazy stuff on the internet, and then, you get on the phone with Steve and you hear all the concrete things that are happening. Not just, hey, we wish we could do this. These are things that, the ink has been signed, and, these are things that are happening that we're going to see as a team that's going to come to pass. And we're going to be the ones at the finish line saying, yeah, we believe in it right now. We can deal with a few bumps, but, just a very solid company to do business with. I mean, from the Best Western relationship to the launch of our new products, to the way they handle, when we get on those calls, those leadership calls, a lot of you don't know, but, a lot, like Randy says, we work behind the scenes to make sure any issues that you may have or may not have, or even questions, just simple questions, get answered. And to know that those are the same issues across the world, and that the company is doing everything they can to make communications even better each week. There was a lot of leaders on the call. Tom was also, I don't know if he's on the call. You want to bring him up. He was on the call as well. And just that we are being listened to, and that's refreshing in this industry. So Telex, love Telex. If you're on this call for the first time, you thank the person who brought you to the call, because they have brought you to a company that actually cares about the promoters and about all of us, the customers. And so the product will be getting better, everything. I mean, I'm just like, hey, let's get to work.
There you go. And Tom, are you on the line?